Brothers and I relationship trashed because I refused to watch his kid. Once again, I am immobile, so super sorry for any mistakes or weirdness, smiley face. As title suggests, my brother and I had a falling out because I refused to watch his kid when he knows it makes him uncomfortable. I have repeatedly told him I will never watch the child and have said to him that I don't like children. After I told him no and explained why, he screamed at me that no one will like me when I'm older, that I'm a B, and other flaws he apparently thinks I have. I don't understand why he's so upset. I can say no, I don't have to watch his kid at all, and the kid is allergic to cats, which I have two of. What kind of logic is that? His child almost died because of his allergic reaction to cats, and he wants someone who has two of them in a small apartment to watch him? I don't understand people like him. Why are you willingly putting your own child in danger? I wouldn't even be able to bring him to a hospital if he did have a reaction because I don't have a license. Not only that, but he told me to quote unquote put away my cats for the entire time the kid was there, which he was trying to make me watch him multiple days, which is completely unfair to my cats and beyond aggravating that he even thinks that's an option. There will still be cat hair everywhere. What does he not get? The entire situation in my apartment is not child safe, especially not for a child allergic to cats, and he really gets mad at me for being concerned? Sorry for the rant. I have nowhere else to talk to about this, and no one else will understand parents like these, I don't think, besides here. I tried to talk to other family members about it, but all they would do is try to bingo me and say, "You'll get over it, it's preparing you for your own," stuff like that, when I have told them that I'm child free and won't be having kids, and that I should have to just shut up and watch the kids regardless of how I felt. TLDR, brother's child is extremely allergic to cats. I have two, and got mad or ruined our relationship when I said I refused to watch the child because of the allergy. It makes me uncomfortable and I don't like children. You know, for a second I just thought he was an entitled parent, but then I read the allergy part and came to the conclusion that he's very much a dumb plus entitled parent, which is way worse. Jesus, honestly no loss here if you go low contact, just in my opinion. Seriously, even if the original poster wasn't child free and wanted to babysit, her apartment would still be a no-go for the kid. If he's had a life-threatening allergic reaction before, it would basically be gambling with his life. I feel like the dad probably doesn't even have an EpiPen for the kid. By the sounds of it, he's trying to get rid of the kid. Put away the cats? Yeah, no. The cats live there. Your brother and nephew are guests. They don't get to tell you how things go in your home. Putting away the cats won't work. The pet dander is still present. If the allergy is bad enough, the child will react in minutes of being in the house. Even if she went to the brothers, pet dander has been exposed to her clothes and skin, which may cause a reaction when she touches or interacts with or gets close to the child. Brother is a butthead, and you don't need that kind of stress in an abusive relationship. Even then, it's really bad to put away cats anyways. They need a lot of space, and trapping them in one room is actually really damaging for them. The cats could become aggressive towards people and each other if they can't have their own space. This exactly, the comfort of my kitties comes first. I'm not sacrificing that for anyone or anything else. You can't lock them up all freaking day. That's evil. Cat allergy sufferer here. Cat allergies can be very serious. My asthma inhalers won't work if I have a bad reaction. It's not always like that depending on the home, but a small apartment with 2 cats? There's no way. And you're absolutely right. Even if the original poster deep cleaned and put the cats in another room, the cat dander is still there. And the original poster's brother expects the child to spend several hours a day there, multiple days. Is he actively trying to kill his child? As an allergy sufferer, if I had realized I have a bad reaction to a home, there's no way I would expect the homeowner to work around my allergy. I'm an animal lover as well. The cats live there. I don't. As someone who was seen as, quote, having nothing better to do, end quote, by a brother who I no longer speak to when I refuse to babysit for them on zero notice, I feel for you. This brother basically wanted me to drop everything anytime they wanted to go out, and since I was single, they just assumed that I spent my downtime doing nothing, I guess. I was in the middle of doing laundry that time he called, and they live in an hour and a half away and wanted me to be there like ASAP. I said no, I'm not doing laundry, and stuck to no when they whined. My other brother and sister-in-law always plans things out with me, usually 2 weeks in advance. I get that emergencies come up, but they just wanted to go drinking. Rolling my eyes, your brother is a class A butt face. And like others have said, go little to no contact, and don't let that kid into your house whatsoever. Your brother is being careless with this kid's safety, and you need to have no part of that, because if something happens and he can blame you, he will. It's like the dad who blamed the guy in the storage unit next to his business when a huge tire fell on his daughter and X'd her while she was playing in an industrial complex, unsupervised by said dad. Like, if you want your kid to be safe, maybe don't let them run around wild in an unsafe environment. I second also responding to family with, why don't you ask bro why he wants his kid to go in anaphylactic shock? Your place is not and never will be a safe space for that kid. I say this as someone who deals with run-of-the-mill pet allergies, not life-threatening, and still avoids places with pets because it will cause a lot of discomfort unless I'm on drugs beforehand, and really careful with what I touch, even if the kid's allergies weren't severe. That's still just a miserable time for the kid, especially multiple times a week and probably hours at a time. Your brother probably realizes how expensive childcare is and was trying to cut those costs so that they can have more money. That is not your problem, and please don't let anyone make you feel guilty about saying no. You are a grown adult whose life and privacy should be respected. Unfortunately, not all of us get the respect we deserve from family. Regarding brothers and our relationship trash because not I refuse to watch his kid, he's certifiably insane and seems to be intentionally trying to put his kid in a life-threatening situation. Fix that for you, winky face. Let's be blunt. Holy liability! Do not go anywhere near that kid, never be alone with that kid, never allow that kid in your home. If he tries the dump and run thing, observe the kid from the window while calling the police to report an abandoned child. Let's go through the checklist. 1. Moron. 2. Wants to endanger his kid's life. 3. Wants to ensure that medical assistance is not available. 4. Wants to give his kid to someone who is not legally able to sign for medical treatment for the kid as not the kid's parent legally. At what point does, quote, intentionally send my kid with a dangerous condition to a known dangerous place without access to medical care he can reasonably be expected to require on an emergency basis for a life-threatening condition, end quote, start sounding highly suspect. 5. Entitled. 6. Verbally abusive. 7. Emotionally abusive. 8. Socially abusive. 9. Anger management issues. 10. Incompetent parent. 11. Delusional. 12. Expects you to take on legal liability for a sick child. 13. Wants it all for free. 14. We could go on. Anyway, this is not your problem. Your only response to him should be, no, do not ever contact me regarding childcare again. And if any family member calls you, tell them, go ask your bro why he's trying to off his own kid. He chose to be a parent. You didn't choose to be an aunt or uncle. It's up to him to find a babysitter, not assume he can dump the kids on you. This is one of many instances I'm happy to be an only. This situation is basically impossible because my parents are in their 70s and sure as crap aren't adopting. Here's the problem. If you had done as your brother demanded, in order to keep the peace and placate him, he would have demanded more frequently. Eventually, he would have demanded more than you could tolerate, and you would have reminded him of all you have already done and refused. And then his abuse and vitriol would have rained down on you far harder than it did when you refused to babysit this time, because he would have acquired a concrete entitlement and would have felt that you were depriving him of what was rightfully his. There's no place in demanding, exploitive, entitled people. If it wasn't this incident of babysitting, it would have been something else. Your reasoned arguments are of no interest or concern to him. He wants what he wants when he wants it, and he figures it is and will always be your job to give him what he wants. At the very least, your brother needs a low information diet. No casual calls, nothing personal. You don't tell him about anything in your life of any significance. My brother is like yours. Well, I assume. I stopped talking to my brother 15 years ago. I don't miss him and my life is better without him. I would imagine if the original poster gave in and kept the cats locked up, eventually the brother would have flat out demanded the original poster get rid of the cats, quote unquote, for the sake of the kid. No doubt, when you give in to blackmail, emotional or otherwise, there's always escalation.